So this is a story that I've never told before, and to be honest, I probably shouldn't tell this one. So let's take it back to 2015. I was living in Boston, and one day I decided to try out this different luxury gym that was downtown Boston just to check it out. Now, I walk in, I sit down on the stretching mat to warm up, and then next to me sits down this 10 out of 10 stunning girl. So I decide to try my luck. I approach her, I talk to her, I actually get the number and set a date for later that week. Now the date is at Barcelona Wine Bar. This was my go-to first date spot. They had amazing sangria. And as the date started to progress, a lot of different red flags started to pop up. For one, she worked part-time as a stripper at a club in Boston. Second, she had this weird family issue going on. And there was a lot of things that were not right. But she was hot, so I kept trying to push things forward. And I did. And I brought her home, and then over the next 2 or 3 weeks, we hung out 3 or 4 more times. But then it got to the point that she would not leave me alone. I can't go into details on this to respect her privacy and just the whole situation, but basically it ended in a disaster with a 911 call. And I know y'all are gonna want more details on this one, but that's all I can say. The point is, rule number 1 is beauty ain't shit. So of course, looks are the ultimate filter, meaning that if you're not with a girl that you find at least moderately attractive, you're never gonna feel proud of yourself. Because on one hand, it's gonna diminish the lust and the passion in the bedroom. But on the other hand, when you're like meeting other people, if you're with a girl who you don't even find attractive, you're never gonna feel proud. But looks are only the top layer. Like imagine I gave you this cake right now. It was this beautiful, luscious looking chocolate cake and you were starving. And then you took a knife and you cut into it and there was literal poop inside. What would you do? You'd probably gag, you might vomit. You definitely wouldn't eat the fucking cake though. Or let's say you were scrolling on YouTube and you saw the amazing title and thumbnail for this video, then you clicked in and I was just in like a dark room, like kind of mumbling like this. Would you keep watching the video? Fuck no, you would click off and watch something else. Well, here's the thing. It should not be any different when it comes to women. You heard my stripper story. Pursuing a girl for looks alone can lead you down a dark path. Or look at Johnny Depp and Amber Heard. The wrong woman can literally ruin your life and leave you in shambles. So here's how you avoid this. You identify what is important to you in a woman. Ask yourself, what is important to you in a woman? Maybe you want a very feminine wife who cooks and cleans and takes care of the house. Maybe not. Maybe you want a powerful partner who brings a lot of income to the table as well. Maybe you're a gym rat and you want someone you can go to the gym with every day. Or a travel companion who can travel the world with you. Only you can answer this question, but there must be a match on this level or it's not gonna fucking work out. Also, does she have basic green flags? Like, is she respectful to you? Does she have a healthy lifestyle? Does she have a good relationship with her friends and her family? And also be aware of the red flags. Is she a big partier? She's always out drinking. She has a bunch of guy friends. Yes, she needs to be attractive, but that's just the top layer of the cake. Don't eat a poop cake. Rule 2, ask the right questions. So I want you to think about the girl that you're seeing right now. Or if you're not seeing a girl, think about the last girl you were seeing a few weeks ago or a few months ago. Now, what type of questions do you ask yourself about this girl? Usually we ask things like, is she really into me? Is she losing interest right now? Is she gonna show up on the next date? What do I need to do to keep her attracted? Oh, fuck, did I screw something up? And when you're asking yourself these type of questions, what does it lead to? It leads to you being worried and anxious, sending her another text and another text just to make sure she's interested. When you're with her, you're showing her all this extra affection just because you want to make sure that she reciprocates and also shows you affection. It's pathetic. Instead, you want to ask her the right questions. What do I like about her? How do I feel when I'm with her? Does this relationship add to my peace of mind and quality of life? Or is it creating more anxiety in my life? Because guess what? When you ask yourself these type of questions, what happens to your focus and your actions? You automatically start to filter out the dumb hoes who are a waste of your time, and you start to focus time and energy only on the girls who could be girlfriend or wifey material. Now, another rule that every man should follow is manscaping at least once per week. Because guess what? If you got all these hairs on your chest and abs, it covers up that muscle definition. You don't look as jacked. And also, when you trim the hedges down around your balls, it makes the tree look bigger. And that's why I decided decided to partner with Manscaped to be the sponsor of today's video. This right here is the Lawnmower 5.0, and it is straight up the best manscaping tool on the market. The built-in skin-safe technology allows you to get a close trim without leaving any nicks or ingrown hairs. It's got a built-in LED spotlight so you can always see what you're trimming, and the battery just fucking lasts. Now, I'm also a big fan of the Manscaped Weed Whacker. This guy right here, I use it once a week to trim my disgusting nose hairs. No one wants to see those popping out. This works perfectly. And I got some good news for you. Because Manscaped is sponsoring today's video, they hooked us up with a coupon code that will get you 20% off plus free shipping worldwide. You can use that on any of these tools or their Performance Package 5.0. It comes with the body trimmer, the nose trimmer, and a bunch of extras for an insane discount. Just click that first link in the description to take your grooming game to the next level. And heads up, this actually makes a really good Christmas gift for your dad, your bro, or your brother. Click the link, check it out. Rule 3, do not be a slave to pleasure. So most dudes are sex slaves. I know that sounds a bit odd, but check it out. If you have the opportunity to hook up with a really attractive girl, maybe it's just a one-night stand, maybe she's not gonna be relationship material, but if you had that opportunity, you'd probably do just about anything in your power to make it happen, right? You know, maybe she shows up 15 minutes late to the date, doesn't apologize, she's texting in your face throughout the date, but maybe I could pull her home, so I'll just put up with this shit. Let's be real here, bro. Sex is awesome. It feels amazing. We have this deep hormonal drive to crave it and to pursue it. But do not make the mistake of getting all of your validation in life from how frequently you are hooking up with attractive women. Like when I finally did start getting laid consistently, and then I was telling all of my buddies all of my crazy hookup stories, guess what happened to my life? My growth completely flatlined. Yeah, I felt amazing about myself for a minute, but I was structuring my entire week around trying to plan more dates with more girls. I would do anything to get the next girl back in my bedroom. And let me tell you, that did not lead to a satisfying life. It just led me to always chasing the next nut. Rule 4, boys get upset. So I remember this one girl who I matched with on Tinder who was smoking hot, and we set up the date, we went on the date, we were vibing on the date, it was a great time, there was a lot of chemistry, we were talking already about what we were gonna do next week on the next date, we even kissed at the end. Didn't bring her back, but we had a really special emotional kiss. And then guess what happened? She ghosted me a couple days later. The second date never happened, and I was pissed. I was upset. Like, what changed? Why did this girl tell me she wanted to hang out again, and then she ghosted me? She needs to explain herself to me. This shit is bullshit. I think I blew her up with like 3 or 4 text messages after she stopped responding. I was acting like a childish little boy and being emotional. Here's the thing. Men operate in reality. Boys live in fairy tale land. When it comes to modern dating, because modern dating is a game of options between things like Tinder, Bumble, Instagram, Hinge, so you need to be prepared to deal with rejection and pain and failure and ghosting and flaking, because all of that's gonna happen. So if you can't handle rejection, it's gonna make you feel like you're a failure and you're ugly. You should just go ahead and quit and give up already. Otherwise, every time a girl starts to lose interest in you, you're gonna start to question your entire self-worth of a man. Well, why am I not enough? What did I do wrong with this girl, bro? Why isn't she just into me? Who knows what happens? Maybe her ex reached back out. Maybe she matched with a guy who she felt was a better option. Maybe she's just having a shitty week and she doesn't wanna fucking deal with you. It doesn't matter. If you're deriving your confidence and your self-worth from how much attention you're getting from females, you've already lost. You need to focus on things that you can control. What actions can you take in your life that actually build you up and make you feel like you're enough? What steps are you taking in your career or your business to take that to the next level? That doesn't depend on women. What steps are you taking in the gym to keep leveling up your body and staying mentally sharp? That does not depend on women. The harsh reality is that even if you got the hottest girlfriend tomorrow, that's not gonna fix you and make you feel better. I mean, it might make you feel better for a second, but if you don't have the underlying foundation, she's probably gonna leave your ass anyway. I've said this before, but you have to picture that your life is like a cake, and the main ingredients, the batter, the flour, the eggs, that's like your fitness routine, your habits, your career. Women are just the icing on top of the cake. Even if you take that off and there's no women in your life, you still want to be proud of what you got. Rule number 5, do not play the game. So this is my one big disagreement with most other major dating advice channels on YouTube. They focus a lot on the game. You gotta have good game, bro. You gotta know how to approach her the right way and then the steps to take after that so that she's attracted to you. How do I respond to her shit text? What's the best text to send her next? And I used to do that. I used to try and play the game. But guess what happens? When you play the game, you're buying into the frame that the woman has the power, and if you don't play the game right, then you fail and you lose. What I've realized is that it's a lot better just to not play the game. And that's why clips of me in the past have gotten cut up and other dating coaches have reacted to them negatively because I don't have game. Fuck that. I don't want to have game. If I'm talking to a girl, I'm going to ask her, do you want to hang out sometime? If she says yes, cool. If she says no, I'm not going to sit there and try and convince her that she should hang out with me. Fuck that. But you gotta plow, bro. If she has a boyfriend, it's just an excuse. You gotta plow. Sure, if you're a pickup nerd and your entire life's purpose is to avoid rejection, then follow that advice. My game is the anti-game. If I'm texting a girl, it's just, hey, are you free Wednesday or Thursday night? Cool, let's meet here 8 p.m. Thursday night. If she starts making excuses and shit, I'm done. And not only does this make your life a whole lot less stressful and allows you to keep prioritizing the most important aspects of your life, but also it creates a different vibe. Women no longer feel like they're the prize and you're dancing around to try and impress them. They start to get this vibe that, I like you, let's hang out, let's do this thing. And on average, they're gonna respond a lot better to that calm masculine energy. And the ones you lose because you didn't play the game right, those likely were not going to be high quality women. They were likely just gonna cause a bunch of stress and anxiety in your life anyway. Now look, if you want to rise above the average man's dating life and find yourself a quality partner who is the full package, not just the looks, but also the loyalty, the respect, the queen to your kingdom, and you're looking for some help with that, I wanna let you know that I am here to help with my Beast Dating Coaching Program.
My dating life before I joined the program, it wasn't going so well. Right now, I'm seeing a girl. We're hanging out once or twice a week, and I'm still going on other dates and meeting other women, which has never happened for me before. Like,
this is my first time ever going on a trip with a girl ever. Calling my girlfriend was like my first ever girlfriend either.
It's just completely changed so many aspects of my life.
If you want to learn more about how it works, see more testimonials, and apply now, you can go to beastcoaching.com or click that second link down in description. Now, another crucial part of leveling up your dating life is optimizing your sex appeal so that women just fundamentally desire you, which is why I recommend you watch this video right here next. That's going to walk you step by step through how to do that right now. Click there to watch that now, and I will talk to you in the next video. Stay beastly.